When it comes to budget smartphones, Xiaomi has a knack of coming up with the best ones, and its Redmi range has always been at the forefront of this revolution. The company's formula of pushing powerful specs in affordable devices continues with the Redmi 3S Prime, which comes with a Snapdragon 430 chipset, 3GB of RAM, 32GB of storage, a fingerprint scanner, and a massive 4100 mAh battery. And all this for just Rs 9000. On paper, the Redmi 3S Prime seems like an incredibly attractive phone, but how well does it perform in real life? Let's find that out. Believe it or not, there are people who still prefer 5-inch display phones. They make for compact bodies and easy one-handed use. The Redmi 3S Prime hence is a great choice for such people. The 3S Prime's exterior shell is made of metal and it beautifully wraps around the edges. This, combined with the fact that it is 8.5 mm thick, makes for a great grip. And despite having a large battery, the 144 gram weight is surprisingly low. The external appearance will be nothing new to those who have used Xiaomi phones before. You've got a hybrid dual SIM tray to the left and power and volume keys to the right, which are pretty tactile by the way. Up top is a 3.5 mm jack, thank god for that, a microphone, and an IR blaster for the lazy ones who don't want to pick up that remote that's lying just beside you. Yes, I am talking about you. And at the bottom end, this phone has the usual micro USB port. The fingerprint scanner has a nice silver ring surrounding it, which adds to the looks. As has been the case recently with Xiaomi devices, the SAR value sticker has been stuck on the back surface for some reason. It's hard to remove it without leaving a stain, and that's downright annoying. One more little caveat is that the capacitive keys on the front do not light up, but we will say in the end that the overall design of the Redmi 3S Prime is top notch. It's a pleasure to hold the device with its chunky body and its compact footprint. It's a general trend this year to not upgrade displays for new generation phones, and the Redmi 3S Prime has stuck to that. You're getting a 720p HD IPS LCD, the 5-inch dimension of which renders a 294 ppi pixel density. This is by and large a pretty neat display. You get great viewing angles, good brightness, and admirable outdoor visibility. The color temperature is slightly towards the cooler side, but that's something which can easily be changed in the settings menu. Regarding sound, there's not much to say. The backfiring speaker could have been a bit louder, but it thankfully doesn't make any compromises in the sound quality department. And of course, the headphone jack does provide you with great audio. It's quite sad that the Redmi 3S Prime doesn't run MIUI 8 out of the box. But the consolation is that the base software is Android Marshmallow. You'll of course get an update to MIUI 8 in the near future, but here's what MIUI 7.5 looks like on this phone. It's nothing new for previous Xiaomi users. A few highlight-worthy features include a child mode for providing only specific apps for kids, an iPhone-like quick ball functionality, and a one-handed mode which seems unnecessary on a 5-inch device. Expandable notifications, which have been missing from MIUI since the start, are finally here. Another great addition is that long pressing the home button on the lock screen quickly launches the flashlight. Plus, the 3S Prime supports USB OTG, which its close competitor, the Honor 5C, doesn't. The useful security app is also there for assisting in device management. And then there are some things that need to be fixed as well. For instance, some apps don't show you notifications unless you open them. There is a way to fix this, but it's far too complicated. And we couldn't run Antutu benchmark on this phone because the device kept asking for permissions that were already provided. Xiaomi has hit the right note here. The 13 megapixel f2.0 camera on this handset is an excellent photography companion. Images clicked from it may not be as detailed as some high-end phones, but they are unbelievably sharp for a phone that costs this much. The dynamic range is great, and so is the color reproduction. Low light shots are grainy, but they never look completely shabby. The camera app has not changed from past Xiaomi phones. The much loved filters are still there, apart from a manual mode. As for the 1080p videos shot by this camera, they aren't what we'd call excellent, but they are indeed admirable. Coming to selfies, they are extremely sharp and well colored. The 5 megapixel front camera of this phone is a great asset for it. It's no doubt that the Redmi 3S Prime's camera setup is indeed a big winner. To say that the Redmi 3S Prime is a tiny monster won't be an overstatement. The phone easily handles everything you throw at it, and it never feels like a device priced at just Rs 9000. We tried running multiple games at a time and it handled them effortlessly, and there were no notable heating issues as well. Its fingerprint scanner is not the fastest, but it's not frustratingly slow either. Xiaomi has equipped this phone with a 4100 mAh battery. This in itself is promising, but the Redmi 3S turns victorious when it offers 2-day battery life with moderate usage. And with heavy usage too, it will surely last you more than 1 day. Moreover, this long-lasting power pack supports quick charging as well. It would be safe to say that the Xiaomi Redmi 3S Prime has set the gold standard for budget smartphones. It combines great design with superb performance and tops it off with incredible battery life. And yes, it takes awesome pictures too. It's no doubt the best smartphone you can buy at Rs 9000. If only Xiaomi could look into improving its archaic software experience. We're giving it 4.5 out of 5 stars.